Okay, if you guys haven't heard, David Haye is backing out of the fight with Tyson Fury in February due to a shoulder injury. All right, and he's actually planning on retiring because of the injury. Now, the last couple of days on Twitter, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury have been exchanging some words. Tyson Fury called out Deontay Wilder to fight him in place of David Haye. And if you haven't heard, if you don't know, these guys already have history with each other, exchanging words on Twitter. And they actually stood in the ring together and said that they are willing to fight each other in the future. So it's looking like, Deontay Wilder is looking like he's ready to take that fight. And hopefully we can see this fight in February. It's plenty of time. It's still November. And it's plenty of time to train for the fight. So I don't see why the fight wouldn't go down. I think this fight it could go either way. I'm not going to give a full prediction yet because I haven't decided who I think is going to win the fight yet. And it's too early. I'd rather wait until the fight gets signed. But if you've been subscribed to my channel for a little bit, you see that I made a video about Deontay Wilder and how I feel about him overall as a boxer and his career, and how I wanted to see him step up. And I got a lot of mixed feelings for that fight. A lot of people in the comments and a lot of people on Twitter, actually somebody on Deontay Wilder's camp, I forgot the guy's name, he's one of his trainers or something. He actually reacted to my video on Twitter. And I wasn't trying to disrespect Deontay Wilder. And if you could go back and watch the video, I'll put the link in at the bottom in the description for that video. I wasn't trying to disrespect Deontay Wilder, okay? I clearly said that I'm excited to see an American heavyweight come in and knock all these guys out and possibly be world champion. I'm looking forward to that. I would hope that would happen. I'm not the biggest Klitschko fans, even though I respect them. I would like that to happen, but from what I've seen from Deontay, I just haven't seen enough. And that was what I was explaining. And I was also trying to compare him to like the Michael Grants and the Seth Mitchells and the guys that's come around and knocked out a bunch of bums and then went in there and it went to that top stage and lost badly. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that's going to happen, but it's very possible, because we just haven't seen enough from Deontay Wilder, and no disrespect. I know I said bums. I'm not saying everybody he fought is a bum, right? Like I knew that Nikolai Further fought Tyson Fury before that. I understood that. But at the same time, look at Tyson Fury's record and look at Deontay Wilder. He's 30 wins, 30 knockouts, no losses. Okay? On your 30th fight, you shouldn't be fighting Nikolai Further, a guy with 10 double-digit losses, only 20 wins, and only 8 knockouts. It's not like you're not becoming a better fighter from fighting Nikolai Further. You're not fighting Stavern, you're not fighting Chisora, you're not fighting Areola. I can name plenty of guys that Deontay Wilder can fight before he hits, he fights the champions. You know what I'm saying? So all I was saying is like, at least fight some guys with names. Even fight a Seth Mitchell. You know what I'm saying? Fight somebody. So that's all I was saying in the video. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to disrespect Deontay Wilder, and I wasn't trying to disrespect any of the guys he beat. Now, go back and watch the video. If you want, go back and watch that video. But as far as Tyson Fury, now, like I said, I really don't know who's going to win yet. But they both have the disadvantages, and I wouldn't be shocked whoever wins the fight, because I think Tyson Fury is the better boxer by far. But Tyson Fury is not the smartest boxer. He's a brawler at heart, and he doesn't really use his height advantage that well, and he doesn't have the best chin. And he's fighting a guy that is a monster that has probably the most power in the sport. The only thing is, I feel like Deontay Wilder is a little bit clumsy, doesn't really have great technique, and he's more of just a brawler you know, he doesn't really have that much boxing ability to me, you know. And if he does, I just haven't seen it. I would like to see it if he does, you know. I would like to see him put to the test, which I think this fight will, you know, finally, you know. I think this is finally a huge step above all of the people that he's fought up to this point. All right. So I'm very excited about the fight. I hope he signs. I hope they both sign the fight, and then, you know, we could get this fight scheduled and going, because, you know, no matter who wins this fight, you know, this will be the first fight of a great future. I mean, even win or lose, you know, I think both of these guys have a future in this sport, you know, unless they keep losing. But I mean, this fight is a big test for both fighters. You know what I'm saying? So I hope it gets signed. You know, I hope it's just not Twitter talk, which Tyson Fury does with pretty much everyone. He even does it to retired fighters. And I hope this fight actually happens. It's a shame what happened with David Haye, because I did a prediction video on that, and I said David Haye was going to win that fight. I thought David Haye's power and was going to be the difference in the fight, you know. And, you know, I think I think Tyson Fury is a little reckless, but I also think that David Haye is way better than Deontay Wilder. Even though Deontay Wilder has probably more power than David Haye, I still think, you know, I'm not really sure about who's going to win this fight, because even though this guy is, Deontay Wilder is capable of knocking Tyson Fury out, I really don't, you know, think his boxing ability is that good, you know. So, anyway, I'm going to do another video as time gets closer on a prediction video on who I think is going to win the fight. But until then, please leave comments on what you think. You guys think, do you guys want to see the fight? Who do you want to see Deontay Wilder fight? If not Tyson Fury, I would like to see Deontay Wilder fight an Areola, you know, a Chisora, something like that. But, you know, these guys gotta want to fight Deontay Wilder too, because a lot of these guys, some of these guys are ducking him as well. I'm not gonna put all the blame on Deontay Wilder. So yeah, so leave comments and subscribe to the channel, and follow me on Twitter at wavy_10. Peace.